I'll reach up high like there's something there. But I'm just searching for the unknown.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Big Bang Theory After Show here at theStream.tv. We're live, so invite your friends to join us right now. Just a quick little thing, you can tweet at us all week long and throughout the episode using the hashtag BigBangAS. And also you can live chat with us on the YouTube live chat, which is like right at the bottom of your screen. Or it's actually to the top right if you're on your computer or laptop. But if you're on your phone, it's underneath. So what's up, everybody? Meemaw showed up, and here to talk about that tonight, we have Tia to my right.
Hi, guys.
And Cherise is here to my left.
Hi.
And I'm Adam. What's up, everybody? Nice to see you all. Let's get right into it, shall we? Let's dig into the ring. The ring comes up in this episode.
Finally.
Holy moly.
Well, finally we see Meemaw.
Right?
We get to finally see Meemaw after 9 years, 9 seasons.
Long time.
And she's so cute and squishy and just, we love her. We love her.
So even Sheldon gets so excited and he's telling Pennard. I came up with Pennard again. Lenny and Penny. Oh my goodness. Leonard and Penny's telling them about it, and we have a photo of them actually right in front of the elevator, which is broken consistently forever and will never get fixed. But I think Nick, we can get that up there, right? The Leonard, Penny, and Sheldon right in front of the elevator. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And he's so excited. This is when he's telling them about Meemaw showing up, and they're all excited to meet her. And I think the biggest thing, and I want to know what you guys think too at home, and also ladies. I think that Amy's probably the one that's the most nervous or excited at the same time to meet Meemaw, and that doesn't go well, does it?
Yeah, well, I don't think
No.
she thinks there's going to be a problem. I think she thinks Meemaw's going to love her, and they're going to have a great, chemistry. Not so much.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think that they would, seeing how they're both really similar. They both dress alike, and they love Sheldon, and they put up with a lot. So I wasn't expecting. I mean, it was a great twist.
Right off the bat,
Yeah.
she hates her, and she tells her this, and that happens, and I right away I was like, okay, this is going to be an interesting situation here. How is she going to find her way out of it?
Right.
And then, of course, at the same time, we have Raj and Howard at the comic book store arguing over Frozen, no less, which, I mean, you tell us, guys, is anybody surprised that Raj has these strong opinions about Frozen, of all things? No.
I definitely wasn't. I mean, they have such a bromance going, so it was kind of nice that they brought that in again, and the two of them. Frozen is perfect for their relationship.
And the Good Dinosaur.
Of
So it's a whole
course.
Pixar thing.
Yeah.
And they meet Claire, which we have a photo of them right when it's happening, and they're arguing. And she kind of puts her 2 cents in, and she leans over and basically tells them that the movie was terrible, and then this gets Raj obviously up and running. And, I think from our perspective, it was obvious that there was a flirtation going, but did you guys think that, I mean, we could see it happening, but did you think that Raj took it that way at all from the beginning?
I don't know that his brain went there, his character's brain at least went there right away, but I liked her immediately, and I was like, ooh, she would be an awesome love interest for him. So let's see what happens.
I actually I didn't really think they were flirting to begin with. I just thought they were having a conversation. Like, she leaned in and she's like, did you know? She wanted to input in their conversation.
Yeah.
Because she's playing it very cool. I love her character. So far, I'm really digging Claire. I think she's very fun and laid back and just she's smart. I think she's a smart girl. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays off each other.
Yeah, she's very cool. And then we actually see them sitting down later. We have a photo of that too, where the three of them are sitting in the comic book store, and she's kind of picking their brains at this point. And I'm sitting there going, now that at this point it's obvious that they're setting something up. I'm like, ooh, is Raj gonna cheat? Is Raj going to cheat on Emily? And I got excited because I kind of sort of want him to. I know that's horrible because I'm so anti-cheating, believe me.
I know, you're the loyal person.
Yeah, but I sort of really want to see Raj and Emily break up. What do you guys at home think? Do you like Raj and Emily together? Do you want to see them break up? Ladies, what do you think? Tell us, what do we think?
I personally think I would love to see him date this new girl, Claire, right? That's her name?
Yes, Claire.
Yeah, I automatically, I felt it in the first scene that they had together, and I think Emily, I don't know, doesn't bring out the fun part of Raj, and I think this girl, I don't know, for some reason, they just had an instant chemistry to me, so I think it's going to happen. I don't know that he'll cheat, though. I can't see Raj cheating.
I think that it'll definitely be like a sort of rock the boat situation.
Yeah.
And I think it might show Emily what she's lacking in the relationship. I don't think that it's gonna break them up. I think it'll just give them a sort of stepping stone up to the next part of their relationship.
Well,
So
we know that she's like kind of like a series regular now. She
Right.
got up, so we know she's going to be on the whole season.
Right.
I feel like if Raj does cheat, it's going to be accidentally, and he's not going to he's going to get himself into trouble, where like he's not able to tell one or the other, and it just kind of goes back and forth until it goes too far accidentally, and then maybe causes some issues to maybe make them stronger. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're going to take it, but it's definitely interesting. Let's talk about real quick. We have a photo of actually Amy meeting Meemaw for the first time, which, I mean, you could just, I love Sheldon's preamble to it, which is, well, you guys have the same sense of fashion, and they walk in and they literally, the colors are the only thing that's different between the way they dress.
I know.
And,
They're so cute.
and so this whole thing comes up. We see them on the couch together. We actually have that picture too. We can jump to that. I know we've got like pictures flying everywhere, but this is where she tells her she doesn't like her. And then afterwards, the ring comes up when she tells Sheldon, I don't want her to ever get that ring.
right.
And that floored me because finally Amy found out.
Yeah. And then in like the worst kind of way.
The worst way possible.
She's walking out
Yeah.
the door. She's done with it. And Meemaw doesn't like her. What? There's a ring? Like, that just kind of stops the whole show.
And I love
Yeah.
that instantly she turns to Penny and Leonard and she's like, did you guys know?
Yeah, and I
course.
wanted Penny, of course, to burst out and be like, yes, and tell her whatever. But I felt so defensive for Amy. Like I was so upset that Meemaw didn't like her, and
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to like stand up for Amy.
And I think it was like a sort of like a mother hen kind of thing with Meemaw, is that it's like her moon pie, her Sheldon.
Yes.
Like no one's gonna be good enough. No one's gonna be able to give him enough time. Like it's only me. He's mine. But when they start to like bond over how, that her husband was the same way Sheldon was, then I think she starts to see more in Amy that she didn't see before, or that she didn't want to see before.
Yeah, you see finally like why she's being so mean. It's she's so protective of
Yeah.
Sheldon, and I think you start to get an insight, and then you start to like Meemaw a little bit more.
Well, you kind of see it at the beginning of the episode when she shows up and
Right.
he's kind of mean to Leonard, and then she says to him, well, is that a way to treat your friend? And he's like, no, I guess not. I'm sorry, Leonard. And he's like, can you live with us forever? So obviously she does still, like, they still have the relationship of grandma-child, and he basically reverts to a child in
Yeah.
Meemaw's presence. So
Yeah.
it's just interesting. I love that she brings it up. Amy finally knows.
Yeah.
So the ring is out. That's cool. That's amazing. Guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel right now while you're watching. Invite your friends to join in on the conversation. And if you want to talk to us or tell us stuff on the YouTube chat, tell us what you think. If there's going to be an engagement coming soon, but B, also if Raj is going to cheat on Emily. We want to know what you guys think. We're going to feature some comments in just a little bit. Also, be sure to tweet at us using the hashtag BigBangAS, because we love that hashtag. And let's talk about the next topic, which is I just gave you my virginity, woman, cool your jets. I know that's a lot of stuff to say, but I figured that's got to be the moment right there. Before we get into anything about Sheldon and Amy, we have to talk about Howard and Bernie talking to Raj about Claire, because I feel like, and I want to know what you guys think, I feel like with Raj, Howard and Bernie are basically his angel and devil on his shoulder. They're the ones who help him figure out what he's got to do in life. And we actually have we won't get to the photo yet. What do you guys think about this? So obviously he's flirting with this girl. He's thinking about possibly, getting together with her. They bring up the possibility that it's more than something innocent. What did you guys think?
Well, I think with a normal person, it'd be totally fine if he just got together with her and shared his ideas. But Raj, as we know, is like this hopeless romantic and is like, so emotional and can't separate anything. So I think they're like, dude, you can't do this without talking to Emily and figuring this out.
Right. He's very much like a teenage girl.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, oh my God, she likes me, she likes me. Like, it's just like, on the phone, he tells her, oh yeah, you said we had a chemistry and now I'm planning our wedding. Like,
That was hilarious.
like he goes straightforward. And I don't think he thought about that at first, but then, like you said, that angel and devil, they bring it up, and he's like, oh yeah, this might not be a good situation to be in.
And I think I think the whole thing with Claire brought up a really interesting thing for Raj, and tell us what you think, guys. But I think that this brought up a little kink in the armor of the Raj-Emily relationship, and it made him kind of sit there and question whether this relationship is good for him or not. Because he's sitting there kind of questioning it, and all of a sudden he's seeing a possibility of somebody else. Whereas I feel like Raj would be with anybody who wants to be with him. He's just like, listen, you like me, you have breasts, and you're a woman? Great, let's do this, you know? And so there's another woman now who's, you know, good looking and wants to kind of talk to him. And so, I mean, what do we think of Raj's character evolution? Is he starting to maybe realize that he's got more to offer and that there's potentially someone out there who's better suited for him?
Well, I feel like he's had some reservations about Emily in these past episodes, like the one where he's supposed to break up with her when they're in the graveyard, and then they don't break up. They do whatever they did in the graveyard.
We know what they did in the graveyard.
Yeah, and then having the little fight, the little tiff in the last episode. And I think he always has behind him, like, this girl kind of is a little weird. She's not really my speed. And he says it in this episode. It makes me think that maybe she's not the right one for me. So, you know, maybe, I mean, he has other options. Well, he has maybe an option.
Possibly another option.
Another option. So, yeah, I think this will help him grow into being more of a man, being more of a, you know, have an idea of really what he wants in his life.
It'll be interesting to see if she gets a story arc as opposed to just a one-off, you know, a Claire.
Yeah. I think she has at least 2 episodes.
Does she?
So I think
so.
Oh,
good. Okay, so this is good, because, I mean, I would hate for it to just be like a one thing and then he has to deal with it without Emily. I think there's, and it brought up a really fun thing between Howard and Bernadette, too, where he said that, you know, she said, did you ever, or he asked them, did you ever question each other? And at the same time, he's like, never. And she's like, of course. And so.
I love that.
Yeah, and so then the magic thing comes up, and of course, in good form, in true Howard form, he pulls a rose out of his wrist and he gives it to Bernie. And we have a photo of it, actually, and it's great because I think we have it where she's giving him that look. Yeah, that's the look that she was saying. Like, the beginning part of our relationship was you doing magic and me giving you this look, and that's the look. And and so it's just fun to see the evolution of the relationships. And I think that deep down inside, Raj really just wants to have what Howard and Bernie have. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah, I think he's totally craving that. He wants that, and he's the only one that's still single. And sorry, I just have to bring up the part about the threesome. Like, they just couldn't stop laughing, and it was hilarious. I'm sorry, like, Raj in a threesome is just,
he wouldn't know what to do.
He'd be like, oh,
he wouldn't know
there's
what to
4
do.
breasts. I don't know.
He'd find a way to talk himself out of it. I think it would just be too much for him. He'd implode.
Yeah, I think this is a great opportunity for them to really, you know, explore what it's like to still be single, because every other character is in a relationship.
Yeah, well, Raj is too.
Yeah.
He's just in a relationship that, in my opinion, isn't the right relationship for him. And then actually we have a picture of them at the table discussing the threesome, as you brought it up, where they're sitting there figuring it. Oh no, wait, actually he's already on the phone with her, calling her, and he's going, "What do I do? We had a moment, and now what do I do?" And then Bernie's like, "Well, you still have a girlfriend."
Yeah.
It's like, right.
That's still happening.
Right. What do I do about that? Okay, so Amy and Meemaw bond. We discussed that already. We're not going to talk about it. And this is what actually kind of, you know, opens it up. But then I love how Leonard and Penny force Sheldon to stand up to Meemaw, which we have a photo of that too, when he's finally sitting on the couch with Amy and Meemaw right there.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. I love it. Even though Amy doesn't look very happy over there.
That needed to happen.
It really did.
Yeah, I was getting really upset as a woman. I'm like, he needs to stand up for her, you know? And thank God for Penny and Leonard. They really saved the day.
Pennard.
Well, and the fact
Plenty.
that he stands up to his Meemaw, I mean, that's
a big deal.
That's a huge deal, because she's like his ideal woman. You know,
Crazy
it's
as that sounds.
I know, it's his grandma. It's like the closest thing he has, and someone understanding him, and so for him to take that step and actually be a man and be like, you know what, this is just like you and Pop's relationship, you know, and of course he says he's helping Amy instead of...
all of us were thinking, no, she's helping you just the same way that your Meemaw helped your Pop.
Yeah.
I know.
So, yeah. So,
But he doesn't see it that way, of course.
So this leads us to, will the engagement finally happen? And I think it remains to be seen. I think that there's a possibility we might actually see the engagement by the season finale. What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat below. Also tweeting at us using the hashtag BigBangAS. And remember to subscribe to theStream.tv right while you're there, because then you'll never miss an episode ever again, and that's amazing. Okay, so let's wrap up here real quick with did you ever tell Emily about us? Because the last scene is when Raj is finally meeting with Claire, and they're sitting down, and then he daydreams about his future, and they've already got 2 kids. And she says to him, "Did you ever tell Emily about us?" And this, to me, and I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you ladies think. To me, this is foreshadowing about some issues with Emily and Raj. And I know we've discussed it, but I think that they really like served it up on a platter. Like, by the way, there's going to be some issues. What do you think?
Well, remember when Raj wanted to break up with Emily before? He was confronted with it and couldn't do it. I think he just, anytime he gets in a situation where he's confronted, it's like, okay, no, never mind. Okay, this is not happening now.
Right.
So it's that was very funny because it's more of the same with him. He just will not confront.
Yeah, he's not very good with confrontation,
Yeah.
especially with women.
Let's be honest. He just learned how to talk to them.
I was just
and,
going to say,
exactly,
he used to not be
yeah.
able to talk to them. So
I thought it was so funny because when he was on the phone and they're having that exchange, which I thought was really cute. Like, I loved the exchange
Me
on the
too.
phone. And I was thinking to myself, man, he couldn't even talk to women 2
Without being
seasons
drunk.
ago. And I think it's so, I mean, he's definitely come so far, and the interaction that they had was very natural, very cool. So yeah, I mean, when he says at the end, "I'm gonna tell her," and they have 2 kids, that is definitely saying,
It's foreshadowing
It's gonna
some
be
stuff.
difficult for him to get this out to her.
And
so.
I think it's interesting to point out too that while they're on the phone and Raj basically says to her as soon as you said we had chemistry, I was already planning our wedding. She didn't get scared off and think he was a psycho. Did you guys notice
That's
that?
true, yeah.
Yeah, she was just totally like, yeah, well, we can just meet for coffee. It's okay.
We're 2
Maybe
adults.
she's realizing that
she's a cool chick.
She
gets
wants
it.
she wants a guy who's got that romantic kind of notion about him, and maybe she's trying to snipe him from Emily. What do you guys think? Let us know.
Yeah, not only that, she wants to get the info that she wants. She's a bartender working, trying to make her dream happen. So she's like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna get what I want from the situation.
There you
And
go.
that's a good
Yeah.
possibility too. She
Yeah.
might think he's a total loser and just wants to
Well,
pick his brain. No,
didn't
it's
say
true. No,
that.
it's true. It's possible. Guys, let us know what you think in the live chat. Tweet at us using the hashtag BigBangAS. We're gonna be back in just a minute. We're gonna do some live tweets, and we're gonna talk on the YouTube live chat.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna do some shout outs and we're gonna talk to you guys. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
Oh, you'd want to take the time travel the whole way back.
Oh my God.
We had a crazy vampire threesome.
And you can't unsee that. That's burned into my brain now.
I was like,
How did you get here? No.
Look at me, I'm dancing.
You know why we saying yes. You know why we saying yes.
He was like, yeah, I'll tell you whatever you want.
He is quite something.
and we're like, inseparable. She was shadier than Sunglass Hut with Ray-Bans on sale, ladies and gentlemen.
It wasn't. So come on.
You just went to a totally different direction on that.
When a billionaire goes broke, it means he's got like $4 million.
Hold the phone,
Hold on.
bro.
I found her to be deliciously out of control.
Oh man, looking forward to this fight.
Ooh, they about to get together. Watch, it's about to go down.
Somebody better take some pictures of this.
She just slapped the crap out of Nick.
And he's just
It's all good.
You can't count anything out.
Look at you.
It's been another awesome night at theStream.tv,
always
guys.
awesome.
Thank you for joining us, you guys.
Yes.
We love you.
Welcome back, guys. We're here at the Big Bang Theory After Show here at theStream.tv, and I thank you guys for tuning in, by the way. I wanted to just do a quick little shout out to Joe Steiger and his Facebook group. It's a really cool Facebook group called the Big Bang Theory. Go ahead and check it out. They're growing in popularity. There's like 2,500 members and stuff, and it's all Big Bang fun stuff to talk about. So if you guys wanted to go check that out, please do. Right now, Tia is going to do some Twitterers tweets. Yes, let's do it.
All right, so thank you for joining us at Big Bang AS. Of course, we have Joe Steiger. Hi, Joe. He says, the first thing he says is there anything cuter than Meemaw and Sheldon's spot?
Aww.
It's so sweet. Like the first thing he does is like put her in his spot, and when Amy comes in, she's like, I don't even get to sit there, and he's like, you never will.
And you never will. Yeah. So first he puts Meemaw in his place, and then he puts her in her place afterwards. Later, hey.
Poor Amy.
But I thought it was good. I liked it. Yes.
Our next one is at ZayGameZ, and he says, or she, but it's an icon. So I thought Betty White was going to play Meemaw, and that's interesting because I heard that as well. Like I heard some like, not that she was going to play her, but that people wanted her to play. So what do you guys think? Like I love June Squibb. I think she was great.
I thought she was perfectly cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was perfect. Betty White's great, but I think she's just too big.
Yeah,
I think too big. Yeah, everyone knows her too much. This was perfect.
A star.
Yeah.
Too big of a star.
This was perfect. Yeah. Oh yes, of course. I don't mean
not big like that.
Yeah. So there you go. Next we have Laura B1916, who is the actress playing Claire.
Oh.
And I did look this up, and her name is Alessandra Torresani.
Yes, I looked it up too.
Alessandra Torresani. So there you go. You have your question your question answered for you.
There it is.
And she was great. Loved her in this episode. I thought she was very cool, relaxed. I liked her demeanor. I liked everything about her. So I thought she was great. Next, we have Melissa Na, N-A-A-A, using the Big Bang AS tag. Thank you. Sorry, can't talk. I think Claire could be an interesting love interest, but Raj needs to really figure out his feeling before he starts anything.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah. And I think we all know that. Like, that's just like going into any sort of relationship. Like, if you've got someone else and you're feeling something, you need to have that discussion.
Totally.
Yeah. And let's see. Our next one is at Talk Nerdy with Us, and he just quotes our favorite quote of the night. I just gave you my virginity, woman. Cool your jets. Line of the night.
Agreed.
Yeah, that was great.
That's 2 in a row. I'm just going, agreed. Yep, I'm with you guys.
We love it.
I'm so with you.
And our last one, we're going to go back to Joe Steiger because we love him. And he says, since the cat's out of the bag, proposal Valentine's Day episode.
Interesting thought. I'm thinking maybe that'll be a season finale situation.
Yeah, I think it's too quick to happen for
I think it can't happen yet. I think
Day.
that's going to be a point of contention between the two of them for a little while. That's my thought.
But you never know. You never know. The Big Bang, they surprise us. So.
Could happen.
Yes, that's true. There's a secret next week, so we have to.
There's a secret next week?
Well, didn't they say in the previews like
they did.
next
they said
week
there was
it's
a
gonna
big. Yeah,
be
there's
like
a
they're not revealing what's happening.
They said it's the biggest Big Bang secret.
So you never know.
This is exciting. Joe might be right. Joe,
yeah,
you might be right.
You might be onto something. So thank you guys so much for joining us on Twitter and using Big Bang AS.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. Tweet at us all week, and we will write back. But let us know if you think that there's going to be a proposal next week. Cherise is going to handle the YouTube live chat.
Yay!
Tell us what's going on in there.
Okay, Jayla Vincent, thank you so much. You wrote at us so much, and I love when you said I love Meemaw and Sheldon's interaction. We did too. It was like the best part of the episode for me.
Totally.
Just how comfortable they were. And she's saying that's a great episode. The storylines were amazing, and it was hilarious and amazing. We love you. And you wrote several things. And Kimberly Howard, she wrote, I already like this girl better than Emily. Sheldon is so adorable. So two things
Two
there.
thoughts there. I'm with you on that. I like her better than Emily too.
I do too.
So
right away.
Not the actress. Actress, I have nothing against you. Just the character.
No, but just the chemistry between them and just how, like, I don't know, it's
natural
fun.
it is.
Yeah, and Sheldon was super adorable this episode, I do have to say, like with him wanting to go through her suitcase, and like that's just such, like my 4-year-old would want to go through a suitcase. So I was like, he's so cute. Okay, and let's see. Oh, James at Mirror Domains.
Hey, James.
Hey,
What's
James.
with older ladies and putting Kleenex up their sleeves? My mother does that too. That's what he said.
That's so
But
funny.
yeah, that is like, you know.
That's
something.
hilarious.
Spider-Man, Spider-Grammy or
Spider-Grandma.
Spider-Grandma.
Yeah.
Spider-Grandma.
Spider-Meemaw.
Yeah.
Spider-Meemaw.
So, oh yeah, and then Dusk Light said, I like this girl way better than Emily already. However, I'd like to see a smackdown between the two. Whoa.
That could happen. That could happen.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Yeah, lots of response here. So thanks, guys.
Cool. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We love talking to you guys
Yes,
every
we
week.
do.
Again, all week long, you can use the hashtag BigBangAS. Tweet us your theories, your thoughts, let us know what you think about Emily and Raj. Are they going to break up or are they going to stay together? Is Claire going to come back more than once? And will Sheldon propose? These are the questions we want to know. We will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful week. Thank you for joining us, and bye-bye.
Bye. See you next week.
See you next week.
For more of the Big Bang After Show,
Click that button and subscribe to
theStream.tv.